Okay, this is going to be a short video of my very first purchased pistol, and this is the Colt All-American, also known as the Colt 2000 or Colt All-American 2000 pistol. And this had a production run of approximately 20,000 or so units, so it did not stay on the market for a very long time. It encountered numerous problems, accuracy problems, reliability problems. There was a recall of my understanding is virtually every unit produced was recalled. And here is a copy of the recall notice. See if we can bring this up a little closer for you. Alright, and the one thing that it was is near the top: a blow to the rear of the slide while a round is in the chamber can cause the pistol to discharge. Okay, so that is not a good thing. The guns or any kind of weapon should be safe for the most part, unless you're talking about one of those old single action revolvers or something, and you put your hammer down on a loaded chamber, then you have problems. But pistols really shouldn't encounter that problem, particularly a modern firearm that's supposed to represent a quantum leap forward in gun technology. It really wasn't a quantum leap. It was designed by the person who had designed the AR-15 or the M16 or whatever, and Eugene Stoner, I believe his name is. And it has the roller locking mechanism and all that kind of good stuff. So it was supposed to recapture for Colt the police market. And there you can see the pistol itself. It's unloaded. I have not fired this thing in quite a number of years, but I'll demonstrate that it is unlocked anyway. Uh-oh, my heater just kicked on, so you might get some background noise. Alright, so this is the Colt Model 2000 All-American. It had I believe it was a 15-round magazine. It came with 2 magazines. It had a loader that went along with it. You know, you just kind of put your round down in there and you shove it down, and you put another round and you shove it down. So it came with that. And also it came with a cleaning brush and a Allen wrench to do some adjustments to the sight. I believe that's what that was for. Okay, but this was my very first purchase gun, pistol, and it was very inaccurate from what I recall. As I said, I haven't fired this thing in quite a number of years. This is the serial number says that this is in the is less than 4,000th production pistol, and there was a recall for PF01001 to PF24248. So might have had about 2,400 pistols produced. And let's see if we can show you real close here. See if you can see the lugs on the barrel there. And if I can show you that, I don't know if you'll be able to see it rotate as it comes forward. You can see it rotate, and you can see it rotate. So every time you fired, it would rotate, it would lock back or something. I'm not 100% sure of the mechanism. I'm not a armorer or anything like that. And the actual functionality is not my specialty. Like I said, I'm much a collector, and this was not sent back for the repair, for the recall. So this is an Colt All-American Model 2000 in its natural state. It has never been worked on. And here is the owner's manual here. So while it was not really successful as a pistol, yeah, I actually purchased this on 3/22/1994. Back then there was like a 2 or 3 day waiting period here in Philly. But like I said, while it was a failure, it's still perhaps somewhat of a collector's item. I am a collector as well as anything else, so if it just sits here in my gun safe for the rest of time, I won't be dissatisfied, because it is something that is somewhat unusual. It's perhaps the Edsel, maybe not Edsel. Edsel was actually a good car, you know. It just didn't sell. But this is, I don't know what would be a nice analogy for it, or what's analogous for this. But in any case, this is my All-American Model 2000. Sorry for my heater. I had a couple misstarts and takes and all this stuff with this video, and of course I took too long, and here's my heater. But in any case, I hope you find this interesting, and if anyone has any other ideas about this particular item, definitely let me know. It is not for sale. I think I'll probably hang on to this for a very long time to come. Okay, thanks for watching, and comments are welcome. Thanks. Bye-bye.